Hello everybody, and welcome to another wonderful day here on the Double G Streams. And today, it's finally time to continue and probably finish off the normal run-through of Metroid Dread. Make sure the volume's set at a decent level, and let us begin. Josmy, Pranhounda, and Heya as well. Good to see ya. How's the day been so far? Not much going on. Yeah, some days be like that. But it's good to have some calm, right? My glasses are fogging up. I'm going to have to drop the bandana already. Music listening? Good stuff? Nice. Feel like you got to do something productive, huh? Understandable. Yeah, I came into this side of Ferenia. So there's gonna be more room heading up this way. Stuff for here too. Interesting. You just can't choose, huh? So there's a couple things you want to do. Okay, so this is where I dealt with Robe. Senor Robe Man. But alright. How many different things you got to choose from to do though? As a dead end. Looks like there's gonna be a door there or something. Just get myself used to the buttons again. I haven't discovered what that is, right? Interesting suits of armor, though. Alright, anyways. Three on mine to do. Map room. Blend, mess around with Famine Tracker, MPT, or plan something. You can probably get a little bit of each done. I'd probably save the blendering for last. Or the Famine Tracker stuff. But you gotta plan something, huh? there yet. This is all water stuff. This is the room I came through first with the Emmy. So I need to go up. Okay. Oh, well, no. I didn't mean like that. Yeah, I'm sure most things will be found out in any sorts of due time, but as far as planning something, I'd go for the planning first. Just see what considerations can be done with that first, and then once you got that out of the way, then go for the, like, either the blender or the famine tracker. That's all I was trying to get at. Like, I usually find where I have, like, a couple things to do, and one of them is, like, planning, like, sitting down, okay, figuring out, to the best of detail at the time, okay, what's so much I can actually plan about thing. You jot that down, figure out, okay, here's what the schedule would look like. And then, okay, now I'll go ahead and take care of the other stuff. So I don't bog down the other stuff thinking about the plan, you know? But that aside, I usually go for the plan, think about the plan a bit, get some of the details out of the way. That way I'm not thinking about it while I'm trying to do the other stuff, like make a thumbnail, draw, do whatever, you know. I get that because that thing's on my mind, so I figure out the plan a little bit. Once I got that to a point where I'm like, okay, that's all that can be figured out for now. I'm just happy with that. It's done. Do the other stuff. Other than that, though, you're probably going to have to flip a coin whether you want to do Blender or Fama Tracker. It's up here. This is never going to go away, huh? Or is it just automatically find me anyways? Okay. Huh. Arg. I just got away from it, and I was like, it should go the other way, right? No, it's like it can go left or right. It just decides to go straight up. These Emmys are just the worst. The feature part of the game. The worst part of the game. I'm just glad I actually bullied it underwater. That's hilarious. Why is it already starting that much closer to me than it was before? Dude, the whole seeing through walls thing. I say, why does it always have a lock on my location? This idea that I can see through walls or something? Okay, that was a pointless enemy. Oh, this is a recharge point, right? relate to the door somehow. We'll find out. Okay, I guess it is that simple, but it is just a part. There we go. They're fall-through doors, huh? I didn't trade those missiles, so... Yep. Firing speed just wouldn't allow for it anyways. Map then. Okay, so they want me to go down and around basically. Oh. I hit the button, thank you very much. Ugh. You get that back. What? Oops. I mean, I could probably just morph ball to the other side, like, oh, go underneath that, but... Okay, that's cool. Okay, you can't hit that. Cool. Yes. Yes, I did. Used to watch some Stickman fight stuff. Especially the kind of stuff that when it originally aired on Newgrounds. Yeah. That stuff was cool. I mean that button. Cool. Unfun mini boss. Hooray. I don't know how to full charge yet. That eats 3 missiles too. Cool. Yes, yes it is. Yes. Definitely fascinating animation. Probably better than this animation. What is even the point of this? Of course, it's too upward. Probably watch more. I could learn a thing or two. Yeah, definitely. Like if there's an animation that impresses you, like play it in slow motion so you can kind of watch and learn from what about it, what it does. In the moments that impress you, the moments that or the scenes that impress you the most, watch them in slow motion so that you can kind of see how they go about it. Right? Like you said, watch and learn. I know I can go for like the hit and it just won't. How did it go there? Poorly designed boss. So unimpressed with this game anymore. Animations in general, not just fighting, can be so expressive in the body language alone because they're stickmen and, well, no facial expressions and all. Yeah, unless they add faces to them, but most of the time they're not, and so you kind of have to use body language, yeah. Most of the stuff I watched was fighting ones. I can't say I've watched too much other, like, stick figure stuff, besides that. That was just early on stuff. Don't know why I wasn't able to do space jumps or whatever anyways. Alright, avoid charge attacks. Just shoot missiles out. I got it. Cool. Still. Terrible. Oh, this game's bad. I mean, it's pretty good in many regards, but I'm like, this is like a 5 out of 10. Like, late game, it's just getting boring and annoying. Just so had it with this. Oh good, it's done at least, thank goodness. That one took too long. Apparently want me to use missiles more than plasma beam, then what's the point of having plasma beam? The X-Core looks cool though. Storm missile. Cool. The guy who made it still makes vids. Ooh, nice. Used to watch anime for anime. I think that was the name. Oh. Locks on. Okay. Three units of missiles per target. Interesting. Actually, was there more to it? Also effective against enemies cloaked in electrical energy. Cool, I'll need this for bosses. Okay, cool. In addition, they can trigger storm missiles. Oh, that's of course, the door. They're gonna call that storm missile box. It can be like storm missile door or something. I just double check. Yeah, that's a dead end. Okay. I'm not gonna focus about my energy. No, don't worry. Don't care about it. Cool. Save against, but don't worry about that, but jeez. Oh. I kind of want to use the D-pad, but no. The heck? Did I go anywhere specific? Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, kind of just telling you where to go. Prepare for the item over there. I guess. Boss fights. It just say, no attack is unavoidable, just most are poorly designed. Cool. It's probably gonna kill me anyway, but like, I'll do you one shot him, but yeah. I hear so many people that are saying like hard mode's the better form of this game, and it's like, I think that just goes to prove how bad the game design is. Then if your hard mode is somehow the better mode than your normal mode. Where did those missiles go? I keep expecting like X button to be map or something for whatever reason. I can't even go in their head, so it doesn't matter. Powerbomb, got it. Change of plans. All Tio streams classic Tetris, lol. Kind of considering it. I honestly, during that first boss fight, that was my first and immediate consideration. I'm like, just gonna switch to Tetris. I think I'd rather be playing Luigi's Mansion than this, even. Which is honestly saying something. Okay, so now I just have full-on space jump. Okay, cool. But now I have unlimited jump. Cool. Yeah, at least you were like 100% correct though. If I beat this game fast enough, I was like, well, maybe if I beat the game fast enough, I can just do a, maybe I can do a hard mode speed run. I was like, nah, maybe we'll just go ahead and do Josmy goes hyper speed. Yeah, Josmy does. But maybe I'll just maybe we'll skip the hard mode speedrun since people say it's the better mode of the game, and just go straight to like Tetris or something. Just go straight to Discord and just have a hangout day at Discord. Okay, it just laughed. Got a speed booster through there or something. Anyways. Levels or something up there. There we go. Yeah. Dead Pixel's Lightning Queen. Some sort of red herring or something. Oh, why is that door one way? I didn't even notice that. Okay, whatever. Come back up and around again. Looks like it's over there, part of the ceiling. Oh good, I'm glad it's not a hindrance yet. Done. I don't really talk to you. So I'll just go up there. Okay. And that's a door. Kind of have to go through the frozen zone. Nah, they want me to go back down. They want me to go through here. They want me to go through train teleporter to get there faster. The fastest way is still down and around. Okay. No, I'm not lost. I've been just checking stuff out. Oh, that's the symbol for energy recharge. Like, oh, is that something new now? Symbol I've seen before. Why do they even have an enemy that does this? Okay, we're trying to show that the X are intelligent or whatever, but that's just annoying and boring. Like, honestly, Professor, I'd rather be lost. Than anything. But, you know, there's a robot here. Don't care. Because yeah, the hint is like, okay, you don't gain any more height for your jump underwater without the gravity suit. So it's like, okay, we are going back to the water place where those little symbols in the water. Done? Are you done transforming? Can I just shoot you yet? Like, why do I have to wait for your transformation process? Like, your transformation process looked better on the on the Game Boy Advance. Metroid 2 for Game Boy. Really enjoyed it. I'm sure that was probably pretty good. Original NES Metroid's pretty interesting. Yes, I know where I'm going. Please just... Missed a bunch of upgrades inadvertently. yeah, that's how it goes in the original 2 Metroids. You get no high jump. Yeah. Yeah, I never did play 2, but yeah, dude, exploring around through the NES one, or like, I missed that and it was there the whole time. Aw, jeez. It takes 150 to kill the queen. You only had 170. Wow. There's only one way into the room. Cool. At least I got to where I wanted to be. You mistake shots. No, doesn't count. But yeah, as you're aware, I just did the electrified bug sub-boss fight, which was annoying and boring, and you know, fought the 2 Chowzo statues. Okay, obviously you're supposed to storm missile them, but at least it makes dealing with those robots a bit easier. Like having the storm missiles, like cool, you can now deal with them. They're still poorly designed. We're going to come back up and around that way. You know, it almost looks like it can break too hard, but I think that's just to let you see it. It's designed in a way just so that way you can see the room. Because I wasn't aware that I missed any shot at all, even though a few were deflected. 150 out of 158 shots is 95%. I had to lull when I realized that. Yeah, Q store. That's the extra Q in Storm Eagle. 95 is still good 0. That's where the shift was. Oh yeah, Jocelyn, should I tell Professor now or later? Or do you agree with me now with what I was saying? Perhaps. Can't stay super long. Okay. Working all. Right. Great Japanese journal articles. Ooh, cool. But anyways, just real quick then, Professor, the one thing I was telling Josme earlier is that when it comes to Puyo characters, like I know you like characters like Riso Kuma and but I think when it comes to characterizations, you're just like Saten Sama. So, all right. Well, anyways. When I'm not doing most boss battles and stuff, this game's really nice. You gotta come back for something when you got Gravity Suit. Oh, yeah. Your Japanese journal articles, the Japanese approach is similar to mine on these topics. It would just be nice if my Japanese were better. Started replaying Samus Returns yesterday, both for comparison to 2 and for... Right, yeah, you get kind of 2 of that. I don't think it's going to get one. Get that from here. Okay. Upscaled graphics and tighter controls. You're asking for a lot for a current day video game dev. They just don't do that stuff anymore. That'd be cool though. I guess there is some sort of room over here. Save room? Okay, let's get that done. That's just... Why would you even include that? At least the space jump feels good and like simple. Like it feels solid and simplified. I wouldn't say simplified, but it feels accurate. Cool. Guess that means you got most of your planning done, but demo song files? Uh-oh. It wouldn't be so hard to upscale a 3DS game, and the control changes could be largely imported to Dread. They probably could. Or imported from Dread. Yeah, they probably could. But that's going to be some work. They probably wouldn't do that. I mean, I know Nintendo kind of has been enjoying porting things, but they've even been slow in doing their ports. And for them, they don't feel like, well, that would take away from a reason to still buy, purchase, and own a 3DS. The 3DS that you no longer manufacture or sell. Because there's a good number of things that they could like take care of, and like they just don't. I come all the way down here for nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this. Broke a wall, but not the wall, I was thinking? Oh, there it is. How did it break, and where did it break it? Yeah, just charge the beam. The burst beam, which is just down the charge. Okay, good. What happened? Much better off with the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance than 64, even at that price. No, they'd be better off if they just outright included it, let alone in place thereof. These are MPT, not Family Tracker. ARG! To think about would get fans to be willing to pay for it. Most of the games that they could get people to pay for would require some work on their end. For example, Pokemon. was still turned on. Oh. If they could, yeah. I guess, yeah. Port 54 said ports, etc., etc. Yeah, that would definitely be like an ultimate way of going about something. They'd have a lot to gain from that. Yeah, it requires the work, like you said, but those benefits would far outweigh. Yeah, lazy ports. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I agree. Oh, power bomb time already? What do we got here? Oh no, now it's gravity suit. Good old purple gravity suit. Obviously, I'm pretty certain Sega's cutting them a decent bargain. Alright, cool. Not surprising. Yeah, you probably want to talk to me, Adam. You've got your gravity suit. I'm so impressed.
Uploading data.
Jests have spread across the entire planet. Assume all living organisms have by now been replaced by X. There is another problem you may have noticed. The temperature of ZDR has started to fall. I cannot say for certain if the X are to blame, but the drop in temperature is indisputable. The gravity suit should keep you insulated from the effect of low temperatures. Even so, beware the unexpected and proceed with caution.
Okay, so everything is cooling down on ZDR. Screw attack. Oh. Okay, here we go. Finally get to that side of things. Finally back to that side of Artaria. Wonder what we get here. Kind of see what you mean by like upgrade after upgrade really, really quickly. Remember when you mentioned that at Hofbräu House? Whew. Even Sylveon said that. Even Sylveon said it feels more like a normal Metroid game on hard. And I was like, huh. I think its biggest weakness is for boss design and melee counter. Thank you, because that's what I've just been saying about the bosses just a little bit before. Oh, I want to go. Which door is here? Screw attack stuff. Okay. Right. Screw attack. Of course, everything's gonna be one way path. Do I get the screw attack here? Indred, it messes up a lot of boss design. Agreed. Failed the launch help. Oh no! Can't even launch the help? Click on the help tab and it's like, oh, we failed the launch help.exe. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Jawsme. Oh no. Senator missing moves, all spam charge moves. Both those games would be much better without it. Jeez. Blue teleporter goes there. Okay. Oh, you again. How is so much health already? Something that touched me? Yeah, sure. What were we just saying about boss design? Just I accept my helplessness. You might be able to I think just your certain files are gonna need consolidated. Just 2 full bars. Your face with overwhelming power, except your helplessness. Oh yeah, what Adam tells the Samus early on. It's funny. You still might be able to find help file stuff. Or a re-download might be in order. There might even be downloads for specific things. Oh, you can counter that dash? I'm so glad that like the melee counter stuff works. Can you like not counter normal spear attack? I mean, melee counter should just not be a part of the game anyways, but while they're here, I might as well ask what can actually be melee countered on the boss. Because that's really, really bad design. If you can't counter the spear, but you're supposed to counter this shield dash, which it rarely kind of wants to do. What's the point of even trolling with attacks that have lots of extra wind-up on purpose just to throw you off? I think that's how far of a reach. It's just so bad. Yeah, you're supposed to wait like a whole extra second and a half for it to actually do the dash to counter it, like... Oh, man. This is a problem. You done yet? What is this full screen laser spam? But even Castlevania doesn't have counter. Yeah, and that cutscene. Oh my gosh, yeah. You originally made a Castlevania game and thought the counter was a good addition. Well, there's the thing. Like Metroidvanias, when Castlevania started being more of a Metroid game, there was no counters. There was no counter hit stuff. So saying that, but like yeah. Like I agree with you though that like they went ahead and made a. You know, they made a Metroid game, a normal Metroid self-exploratory, but then they added this counter thing. And they didn't need to. And I don't even know if the one attempt at their, like, at Konami's, like, God of War style Castlevania that was a Metroidvania on the 3DS systems, I don't know if that one had very action-y, like, counter-hit elements as well, quick-time event stuff. But if it did, then obviously that didn't do well either. That being said... Samus isn't Kratos either. Samus isn't Kratos either. No, doesn't need to be. We already get the idea that she's like the best of the best, and she would be kind of hardcore like some of that stuff. It just doesn't need to be over-exemplified and showcased. So it's optional, sort of making bosses invincible to you counter them as inane. Entirely inane. Why does it even do that? Oh, and I stay frozen until I actually, like, try to actively move? Instead of it doing just a set amount of damage? Well, this stuff will thaw out later. Okay, cool. Don't worry about that. Get to it, but, like, man. Metroid 2 from 1991 had an easy way to kill the final boss, but you could also do it normally. It would be fine if the melee counter was, you know, made it easier, just not required. Yeah, I agree. Like, if you want it to... If you want it to be there and be an inclusion, that's fine, but... Like, you know what else is really bad design right now? These exploding enemies. Like, oh, here's your gravity suit, and now it's something that's cold can harm you in a cold area that you have protection from cold. Those are the take on the blue X from Fusion. Well, it's still very badly done. I'm really gonna have to go all the way around for this. Yeah, I guess I do. That yet? Inane. Also freezes other enemies? I mean, that's kind of interesting, but also pointless. I feel like maybe there's something in this. Yeah, it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. Just go. Yeah, because they wanted me to talk to Adam.
Uploading data.
I have determined the reason for the planet's rapid cooling. Thermal energy is no longer being routed from Cataris. This area, Arteria, is located in the depths of the planet. Much of it will be frozen. Find a way to thaw any frozen doors and pools you encounter. The central control system you activated in Cataris is still operational. Some force must be physically blocking the routing of thermal energy. I suspect a powerful X is involved. You must annihilate it.
Fair enough.
Return here after solving the problem. The cooling has prevented you from exploring this area. There must be a vital ability hidden somewhere here.
Storytelling-wise, I like what's going on. Like, okay, the X are doing their thing again. Like, the X are doing shenanigans. Like, okay. Exploding enemy though, that's just so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this off because the family's texting in a giant group. If you guys could just... Should just turn off notifications for that. Dread has great environments, visual design, and story. Yes, I agree. What it does well, it does really well. The music is kind of meh, yeah. Serviceable, but not peak for the series, exactly. Bosses are lacking. Some are decent, but most are meh. Yeah. Pretty much. That's my description for this game in a nutshell. What should I do now? That doesn't really go up over. Get this out of the way. Enemy doors are going to be frozen, okay. Like, they give that enemy an extreme amount of extra health just to try and make certain that you will fight it. Or you will, use the counterattack thing. Okay, all of this stuff here is Emmy. So, like, I just have to go. Hey, thermal crystals don't help. Yes, yes, yes. Like, I'm really glad to see how this environment has changed. This is definitely really cool. Kind of helps with the re-exploration, like you probably would naturally be trying to do anyways. Could have done it anyways. Alright, cutscene time, huh? Okay, cool. Thanks for what they're trying to showcase. Everything's sludged up and choked. This is the second time now the X have choked up a power source. How nifty. Oh, is that basically the Invisiboss? You're gonna go try MPT now? Okay. Josmy, you're not incompetent. You're not incompetent. Well, I mean, I guess in a general sense, you are currently incompetent at Fama Tracker because you don't know what you're doing, but alright? I just want to make sure that the most severe sense of negativity is in there and you're just being descriptive. Like, alright, you're not knowledgeable in Fama Tracker, maybe getting frustrating. Yeah, go ahead and move over to MPT. I agree, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be knowledgeable in Fama Tracker at some point. Metroid Prime Trilogy. Okay. Okay, or don't activate the quick time. Like, whatever. Dumb. Why is touching even a hitbox down there? Metroid Prime Trilogy. Move over to that right now, Jawsme. That's good. That's good. You can thank me later. Well, that stuff is available on the Wii, so could. Those are good games. I hope you get a chance to play them at some point. The Metroid Prime Trilogy available on the Wii. Yeah, that'd be good. All right, let's skip. Dude, come on! Really? How can it not be hit? What? Just because it decided it wanted to go to that attack. Jeez, this design. Driving me up a wall. Some of these bosses and whatnot, they suffer from design flaws that are just not, also completely not related to having melee counters associated to them. Just still such an egregious thing to tack onto them, yeah. Just so annoying. I'm gonna it's low for me. There's no better bargain available in the eShop. Yeah, pretty much. You can comment if you want. I never said I'm doing a blind run. What's the name of my thing? What's my thing say? Nope, it said nothing about blind run. Didn't say anything about it. It's my first playthrough, yeah, but... No, I don't. I do not usually go for blind. Now, most streamers do. Like, most streamers and whatnot, they go for blind runs and don't want advice or help or this and that. They want to, you know... Like, even with Mario Galaxy, I wasn't trying to do it 100% blind. Like, I'm doing it like I'm just like hey, this is basically a blind run. You predator. Like, even in that description I said, you know, like, hey, you know, I'm not adverse to, like, hints or help. Just, hey, just remember, you might have some interest in, like, keeping a certain type of silence. Because seeing me, like, figure stuff out can be fun. Seeing anybody figure stuff out, you know, can be fun. Okay. What is this? Can't even attack it in this mode? Why now does Spaceship want to be, like, unresponsive? No, no. It has nothing to do with SOS Flare or anything. Okay, Han. Have a good one. I just hate how most of those missiles just miss. Why? They're homing missiles. They should still hit the thing, even in the background. I mean, the boss design hasn't been that stellar, so I kind of can't. He's too surprised. What, you got missiles and missiles? Where's the counterattack? Oh, I noticed that already about the move, that if it touches you, the move won't be melee counter, because I think I hit, like, once by, like, accident, because Samus just was, like, ran way too far. Like, I tapped it, and, like, Samus went, like, all the way over to, like, left field, and I was just like, move it just so I can, like, put myself in a position. I was like, so I can turn around, and she just went, woo, all the way over there. I was just like, oh, and it touched me. I noticed it didn't go for the counter hits. It's like, yeah, that's obvious. But it was going to be dodged by space jump. You can either 3 keep moving when it does the storm's legs or whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, I noticed it has the reticule thing and whatnot. But anyways, but yeah, there's two. It's still funny though. Missiles and missiles. Like, yeah, there's two types. Missiles and missiles. Obviously, you want to say missiles if you're going for, like, you know, a certain accent, typically British English. Other than that, most people are going to say missiles. So, Justin, if you want to practice an American accent, you gotta say missiles. Okay, if I want to practice a certain accent, I'm gonna have to say missiles. Space Jam has a weird wonky timing that doesn't want to work half the time in just this fight. Start doing double swing now. Oh. Something on the middle of like double jump. So we don't get whatever the X-Core just die in lava? I still has active hurt boxes? Man, that's... Okay, that's done at least. Device used. Okay, everything will be back to normal now. So you said which accents? No, if you want a general like American accent or something, then you gotta use missile. And if you, and of course, I need to use missile if I'm going to be using like a UK accent or anything. That's been acquired. Quickest way will be that teleporter. Okay. Talking about that stuff? Oh, well, I may have actually used the word missile for once. Normally I say missile and missiles and missiles, and I know missiles usually, most people say missile in a particular accent, and most people say missile for other particular accents, and we start talking about them since I mentioned them or something? accents I thought would seem to be related to accents with you writing missiles in chat. There's no way up except from here, so I'm not even worried about up above. Yeah, we've only been talking about them since I mentioned it just a little bit ago. But yeah, that boss was at least a bit more doable than that tiny electrical bug fight. Like, that was a slightly better normal boss battle. Still in like some of the parts of its design, but I'll take that one over that previous sub boss missiles because they missed. That's pretty deep and clever. I like that. I don't know if anybody would be able to fully catch onto that, but no, that's good. That's pretty good. Oh, that's right. They do give you that in this thing. Yeah, the whole flash shift and all that. Wait, do we want to go back to Berenia? I guess we want to go up here, huh? Okie dokie. Up there. I have to go through here. Okay, that's just dumb design. This is... Thank you. I should be able to climb that if I so choose. the map. No longer have blips on it. Thanks. No, is it not possible to go up? Around, okay. So that... No, yeah, okay, or don't shift twice, whatever. Speed booster. Interesting. That's what I'm doing. Not that I would know much more if I moved to Blender. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. You're gonna start not knowing. Okay, well, at least I got that out of the way. Cool, at least I got that now. This room doesn't flash or have an item in it. Lava, but you don't have to every single room have something. Okay, where am I headed? Alright. Barania, so I can get the green, so I can hit this and go here, I guess. That's cool, I don't care. Tell me about missiles again. Yeah, so I can go up and through here. Yep, so it's just back to Ferenia. Actually, see where I'm at. Takes multiple hits, so that's funny. Try to find out. Whatever. Yes, traveling there. Thank you so much. You're hard. Yeah, best way is that way then? Okay. I gotta stop reading those. You know what? I want to take a moment to apologize, Charles. I gotta stop reading, and maybe even to you, Professor. Sometimes I read too much stuff with a certain assumptive tone of voice, I guess, from what I expect to be precedents, and those really could have just been flat statements, which are still kind of factual. And maybe if they don't have that tone, then maybe I'm just better at understanding subtext than than most people give credit for. Maybe I'm better at understanding subconscious, other people's subconscious subtext I didn't even know that they had. Flat detached. Well, they are most days. You haven't said too much today, Professor, that made me go, oh, wait, I shouldn't be reading that in that tone of voice. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's powerbomb stuff. Or is it just not possible to go up all through here? Okay, so I just misread that. There was no way up until you have powerbomb. Man, I actually wasted time going this way. Whatever. No, I still got energy part stuff. I just thought I saw... Well, of course, that was the basic way. I'm sorry, Professor. I don't even know what mood I'm in now. But like, yeah, that was like taking the same way I got there, taking that straightaway back was originally the plan. It's just like, oh, this looked like it was the faster way. But I just didn't realize that that's actually a closed off, like, lower half. So right now it's just faster for me to run through this and enemy valves and stuff. Can you get down there? No, you have to... Our Metro games gets better when you play it more. Well, I'll take a moment to just stop and go get that. Never mind, I ain't gonna be stopping to get that. Down around it is then. I can't draw this sine wave to save my life. I gotta steal one. Oh, this is interesting. Yep. Lost my interest, I don't care. That's fine. Basically ended up doing exactly what you said, but without reading anything you said. Damn it, I didn't tell you to climb. Thank you. Don't climb when I need you to, and yeah. Climb when I don't need you to. Over with. Did that go through the door? Yeah. Just give me the green teleporter, please. I misread the map and I thought there'd be a way through, and for anyone there isn't. Why isn't there a way through that? Probably there's a way through somehow, like early power bomb or something. Sequence breaks in this game are weird and but still intentionally designed, which is kind of cool to know. Okay, not that part of the teleporter. Cheese boss with the shine part. Interesting. Playstyles prefer on state try to match 22 with Smashball. I was a long way over there. Yes, the doors are teleported. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Yes, I am. Like, if there you go. Just a straight answer right there. Quick answer. 5/4 clave. Ooh. Yes, Toon is. He had it on his Switch before I had it on my Switch, so to speak. But yeah, he is super certainly getting that, and we are playing it on Friday. That's going to be our stream. I haven't created. I have the thumbnails for the stream. I just haven't put it yet. So as soon as this stream is done, yeah, I went ahead and got it. Genesis Kid as well. Plus, it has stuff on there that I've always wanted to try and play. That I still even can't get at some stuff and whatnot. But yeah, okay, go ahead, Professor. Be exactly just like Young Nubby, just like Bluetooth was trying to do yesterday. He came into the chat, or he came into the voice chat, and he started like wanting to talk or make a joke about the expansion pack plus stuff. And I was like, all right, I'm done talking to you. He didn't really. I mean, we just I kept talking with everyone else, and he never spoke up again anyway, so if he had nothing more to say, and I already told him I don't want to talk about whatever it is you thought you wanted to talk about, you're being the exact same as him, you might as well just head out then for the stream today. Can we... Oh, dude, why is there no easy way to get out of this cancel this thing, too? So I'm supposed to have Car Bomb already? Get out of here? Let's see a different teleporter. I am not a fan of this right now. Oh yeah, fair enough. I don't like having either. I'm like, yeah, I'm going with it. Well, thanks for letting me know that was there, because you just saved the game in the stream right there. I'm not worried about that. Cool. Anyways, where am I? I haven't been in these rooms yet. No, that's interesting. Anticipated that a little bit too much. That one was actually my fault for once. You're a Metro guy, yeah. Yeah, I know. You have a singularity of obsession. I'm aware of that, Professor. And also, I got it because of it's not just for me, because I get it if I'm under a family plan, right? So there's more factors in it for me than just what's available there. I don't like what's available there, but there are other factors that are available in it for me. Is the fact that if I get it, that means Toon has it because we're on there's a family plan here. I don't think Tony's on it. Don't forget that means Joe has it now, because your friend Joe is on that family plan, so he gets it. There's also the prospect of playing with other people who are the friends of mine who may end up getting it. So obviously Aiden's already gonna have it. You guys get to play with him. There's prospect that Josh will get it. I get to play with her. Especially these classic games, which I think the lineup is on the Genesis and N64 is already at least stronger than it is for the Super NES lineup. So they have that going for it. I'm not defending it, but there's other factors that contribute to things for me, and I think getting stuff that is for not just myself. The fact that if I get it, it's for myself, but it also goes Toon. It also goes for Joe. Allows me to play with people. That in itself is a value worth far more than $80 and is kind of priceless to me. So if I get it for other people, I want to make that distinction not just to you, but to everyone else who could potentially be rewatching this. That there's more to it in it than just what's offered to me. It's what's the potential of given to me to interact with my friends. So there. So that's pretty much why I got so adamantly annoyed with your initial comment, is because it felt like, it's like, even though you weren't making first attack, it feels like once it's like, hey, this is not just about myself. Are we just done yet? Pause sign's freaking terrible. So basically this was supposed to happen. It's supposed to have this boss fight, which is... all the way to the corner. Okay, cool. Or just give it more like more fall mode. Don't know how to implement this. Power bomb whose plus extends in straight vertical lines, horizontally and vertically. Okay, so it's just a interesting. I'm sorry. What now? Oh, you gotta like charge it. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that part. Don't know how I missed that. That's cool. That's me from Joe. Oh, awesome. Please extend to him my continued gratitude for his generosity. Yeah, no problem. Okay, at least I'm out of there now, thank goodness. But cool. Yeah, thanks, thanks, Professor, and you can also go ahead and tell him, like, no problem. And Nubia. Cool, stuff in the background. See, that's the kind of stuff I like about this game. When they have that stuff in the background, that's cool. But it's right, I've never actually been up here, so... Yeah, what's up, Adam? You don't know how to implement something, but you'll find it. Might be tutorials. Might be YouTube vids.
This area, Endearing, is on the planet's surface. You finally made it, Samus. There is still a problem. Destroying the planet will eliminate the X-parasites, but Ravenbeak is unlikely to sit idly by as this happens. He will try to escape once he detects the danger. Ravenbeak's search for Metroid DNA poses a threat to the galaxy. He will never give up. The odds are still not in your favor, but you must end things here. I am searching for his location. Return here later for an update.
Sylvian did say it was going to be correct on that. Yeah, Sylvian and I had, when we first discussed the Emmys, I was like, I think that the purple Emmy is going to give you like wave beams to shoot through walls. And he's like, later on he told me, oh no, you're right. But I guess I know why. I'm right. He also did, I think he did say he actually beat the game, so... At least it's nice to know that, like, my educated guess was correct. It's just that, like, seeing those purple doors kind of confirmed it. I was like, okay, yeah. He's like, no, you will get it. I was like, oh, okay. Can't do this yet. So put that down. Then we're allowed to do the rest. Okay, cool. But that's kind of nice. I'm just glad I was able to guess that and be like, oh, it was. And even when Sylveon confirmed it yesterday, before I actually get to do it, I'm still just like, oh, okay, cool. I still, and a part of me still didn't want, like, I didn't believe him. Just like, maybe he's just saying that, but I see the door and I'm like, no, it's confirmed, so that's cool. Thanks again, Sylveon. It was nice having that chat so we can, like, discuss that and turn out it was correct. Still, great feeling, great feeling. So where we go? Where exactly are we? It's too deep, so... Frozen me, that's weird. On topic of New Game Plus. So the chairman's board, this is some sort of holograms. It's either a ship or a weapon. Okay. Same they purchased if they had Wily Wars. That's funny. You know what? You know what's interesting though? Our Sega Genesis Wily Wars cartridges should be coming out soon from Limited Run. You know what? Isn't that ironic, Professor? We get the stuff from Limited Run, and we order the stuff from Limited Run, and I think their pre-sales ended a while ago. They should have been in production, so they should start shipping relatively soon, and that stuff could get announced for the Genesis, you know, Switch Virtual Console, so to speak. What irony. And yeah, you have the Genesis Mini just for Wily Wars. I have several songs stuck in my head, yet I got nothing for this. I have an idea. Try to create bits and pieces of those songs and make them into one melody, one collage? What's the word for... like, what's the word for, like, when you piece together so many different songs? And mashup's kind of in the right direction. Make a mashup of them. I don't know where I'm gonna get the instruments from. Understandable. Take the dedicated specialist thing kind of far. Tune and doing variety games, me not so much. Yeah, yep. But what's the word? I got the end of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog's 1, 2, 3. They do I think medley. A medley is the word. They do all the stages and they put them in a specific order, and that's basically their ending credits medley. I'm pretty certain the word is medley. Like, yeah, a medley of songs. So they're not kind of all mashed up together, but you kind of play them in an order that kind of flows and makes a good, cohesive thing from beginning to end. Yeah, I think it's medley. M-E-D-L-E-Y. What is it already doing here? Oh, can I just one-shot it with the screw attack? Lol. Yeah. So I'm sure he's good out with the gravity suit. But, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to find the instruments. If I do, it might be in the wrong file format. Oh. One pet peeve I have with Metroid is functionally redundant items. Right. Why are the wide beam and storm missiles a thing? Plus, I don't know how to make vibrato. Okay, I gotta study the environment a bit. Don't think I have all the map done though. Instrument in itself could be good. An elevator? Oh. Dude, what? Deal with it down here. Okay. More than enough room. that bumped? Ugh, this is dumb. Easiest in the shutter area? That's kind of what I thought. Like, go all the way to the corner, it's going to have to go down that long hallway anyways. But just like... See, I would have much preferred... I wish I could kind of go back and... yeah, I wish I... Like, obviously, I would have liked to... Like, I wanted to try and make my way... Like, here's... I'm going to get to this point. Right here, Professor. I wanted to work my way back up to that spot. I also... Okay, this one they gave you a nice spot to make this work. Dude, it goes real fast, huh? Wow, that's they gave it a really weird speed increase that the others don't have. Like, okay. But anyways, I wanted to work my way back to that room. Obviously, it works like a charm, so I would have got to that point anyways. I was just seeing if I could try to start, you know, melting it off before that point. I still would like to know if the ceiling trick I mentioned would work on the blue Emmy. Yeah, no, I figured that. You're a bit too quick for help, Professor, sometimes. But yeah, obviously it's like, okay, I gotta reset the loop. I would like to have done it without having to do that, but, you know. Guess we're stuck with it. The blue enemy is easiest to kill using the ceiling area? Ah, thank you for confirming that. I wanted to know that. Alright, I don't even need to reset the loop. Blue means either stupid frustrating or stupid easy. Yeah, I've always wanted to try the ceiling area for blue Emmy, and it's just like... Because it was nice to, like, oh, when I went back and thought about it, I was like, ah, that makes sense that it would work. Man, it's so nice. The fact that this was definitely wave beam. Yeah. Didn't do the saver mute. Okay. Maybe you guys much better on hard than it's less random. Funny how it being on hard would make it less random. Because that was kind of the problem with them. You think they would try to make it more randomized on hard or something. Alright, we completed that, so there's just going back to Adam. Faster, more aggressive, but they also more predictable and easier to manipulate. Interesting trade-off. So that's why you'll have to do the second loop on hard mode for that Emmy fight. Makes sense. Much less unfair on her. That'd be cool. So that's the same attack Ravenbeak used. Now she realizes she can use it. Besides just Ravenbeak. So what's the last killer scheme? A little slow down in this room. Yeah. Really? Just landed on it. But yeah, no, you're right, Professor. That is very cathartic. Yeah, catharsis. Didn't really care about breaking the shield though. Take that, Emmy. That and the reason why that's able to happen, besides it being cathartic and they can just save on not having to design a whole nother room, but just, like, it's storyline related too. Yeah. Super catharsis. Oh, there it is. I can go through its room. Power bombs are so interesting in this game. Like the design look they chose for it. Wow. They chose those spaceships. Interesting. Ah, I see. Alright, but yeah, I'll try to be quick about things. Power bomb time already? Makes sense. Figured it would be. Tell me what you got. Waiting for a plumber anyways.
Uploading data.
Probably not the Mario thing, but I understand.
You have manifested a new
Anyways.
power. The speed with which you siphon energy is undoubtedly Metroid in nature.
She becomes Metroid. Now she can literally Metroid on command. Interesting. Nice. That's pretty cool. Anyways, congratulations on fighting Vibrato Jaws. I didn't get to mention it yet.
The Metroid DNA inside you must have fully awakened, no doubt as a result of the many battles you have fought on this mission. This tremendous power is the last thing you require to confront Ravenbeak. I have detected a fortress in the sky high above Nubia. He must be there. The time has come. Samus, fulfill your destiny.
Oh, oops, it wasn't trying to refill, but okay. Charge for longer. Can't break Goldie's shield. Oh, but now I finally figured out how to, like, you know, when you're literally supposed to just run melee attack into the shield, and that's how you break it. Can't break Goldie's shield, though. Ugh, what bad design. Dude, come on. The spear attack is over. Why does it hurt? Why does the hitbox like linger? Get the heck out of the game. I'm going to go for 4 of those? Alright, yeah, I guess that was a grapple beam single. I didn't recognize it. That still can kind of make it kind of decent, but Metroid's just not that kind of game. Eat a rash! Yeah, sure, gladly, anytime. Ravenbeak was here, lol. Jumped on myself back, but yeah, whatever. Apparently there's nothing else. Look at this. Okay. Ravenbeak was saying this is lol. That's basically how the game starts. That is basically how the game starts.
Uploading data.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant. Your Fofa genes must have slowed down the process. They were the only tribe capable of controlling the Metroids.
Yeah.
Though you possess their DNA, you are not a Fofa. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Makin DNA. Metroids are programmed to identify Makin as enemies. This suggests one thing to me. It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Ravenbeak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct. Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled.
Wasn't that a bit of a plot hole, though? maybe not. 'Cause the Space Pirates stole originally in the original storylines. Space Pirates stole the Metroids. Now, obviously, they never thought this far ahead, but they could probably storyline and finagle something else. But then the Metroid should have never attacked Samus if she has Thohajis. Oh, she's also part Mockin. Wait, no, there we go. That'll do it. They'll be able to detect the part Mockin. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, my bad. Never mind. Carry on. It's a simple programming process. If Mockin attack, there's no, if or, and that kind of stuff. Or except, it's just... There you go. So they thought about that and they quick wrote that in. Got it. Physical prowess, because Thoha were the scientists, Mockin warrior. Sam is also pre-warrior-like. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Thought that one fell.
Samus Aran. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy. However, there is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly. You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on ZDR highly satisfactory. As I hoped, it has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power. My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy. Fulfill your destiny, Samus. This is an order. Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Yeah. Ravenbeak is dad? Not exactly. Okay. I'm very confused. Okay. So he wasn't out getting milk? No, he wasn't out getting milk. He was out getting Metroids. So, the reason why she has part Mockin DNA is because it's his DNA. That's the only reason why he didn't kill her at the beginning. Oh, no counter hits. Wow, wow. Oh, that's something you can counter hit. Okay. Okay. Ravenbeak is also in Samus Returns. Oh. Let's go back to K2L and Zebs. was not out getting... Well, he might have been out getting milk. He was out getting Metroid milk. He was out milking the Metroids. He wanted that Metroid DNA and all that stuff. Oh, I hit the button. Oops. Yeah, one of those kind of bosses. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I can flash shift through. Yeah, don't care. Can I just not flash shift through him anymore or something? I knew too little to do anything with this. I'm gonna stop the MPT. Oh, hey, you gave it some good efforts today, Josme. I'm glad to hear that you're at least giving it some more effort on Fama Tracker and MPT. You get further along with it some later day, too. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Button. Yeah, you're doing your dash. Thanks. Can't shift through him. Okay, I guess I just kind of go over him. Go under your legs? No, I can't. I'm gonna continue to have that song stuck in my head, though. The one you're trying to make, or... Even so. How did that not turn to ice? Oh, you can continue shooting him while he charges that up. Okay, interesting. Oh, that would have been a good moment to do that. Just forget that that's his animation for that. What? Get that extra wind up. You done yet? Yeah, these bosses are way too fast-paced for a Metroid game. Fusion's still the best game. Funny how they made a perfect game on a Game Boy Advance of all consoles. Okay, I didn't have a single idea what the song I was trying to make, other than a 5/4 clave that I kind of don't want to use it. Oh. Like, oh, I'm just gonna keep bumping into him. Like, what to do? Like, automatic bump into like. So, clave. It's always been clave for me. No joke. Always been clave, never clave. I'm surprised that the UK would even use clave. This has a clave and time signature. You can only be right after the melee encounter, right? But in his first form, you can actually, like, you can use the missiles to force him to go into whatchamacallit mode. Flash shift stuff, like, is completely useless. Yeah, we know. He's being dumb. Alright, he's red, he can do the thing now. What the heck? You can actually just go into it when he does that mode. It's like a direct challenge. Interesting. For some reason I shouldn't be able to slide out of that or something. Why was I facing the wrong way? That's weird. It was unfun fun. It's still unfun. Easier to get used to. It's like, oh, okay, this is mostly fun. It's like, it's doable, but yeah, better than some of the other boss fights in this game. Like, I've at least been kind of enjoying this boss fight. It's not a good fight, but I've been enjoying it. Chair broke again? Oh no. That's it. I'm shipping you a chair. There are some faults in the programming here. Oh, why am I crouching? I'm glad the game at least allowed me to. Where you can still be hit through like space jump, or I'm sorry, screw attacks, and screw attack protects from like most everything. Unless they want me to go full circle around the room, and even that just does usually, like the speed of that just seems kind of ineffective. Whatever. Ugh. I'm just gonna... rips off his own wings. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm liking this. Story is the strong aspect of this game. See him go, oh! It's like, yeah, you get yours. Hey, at least I did that third form in one try. The suit change, though. Craidvenbeak? So when the when that creature fell in the lava, it found Kraid's body. Yeah, okay, I can just straight laser everything. That's cool. This is basically like Super Metroid all over again. Laser beam. The Kraid thing, though, I knew Kraid had to be back at some point. Drove his power, got his laser beam. Oh, that's great. Man, Samus's design, though.
So, you will drain the ship of its energy. Planet blows up. Every other time, everything blows up. Oh, that was certainly interesting. That was like the quickest kaboom, though. It's like, kaboom! You're out of there. Credits! Por el bendito chicharro.
So many implications. Yeah, it certainly is an interesting ending. Yeah, like what was up with her, like, pure Metroid outer coating? Getting Ravenbeak's beam. I like the one thing I just want to mention, though. I was like, Kraid can survive lava, and he just sunk to the bottom of a bunch of lava. Like, he's gonna be back. Unless he's safe in the lava, no X can get to him. But apparently an X found its way to get to him, and then there we go. Kraid Ravenbeak ending. I like that. That was good. Saving Kraid till the end like that. Perfect. Yeah, no Ridley. That's weird. The rigging done by Jose Carlos Ramirez Sanchez. Lots of Hispanic names in here. Interesting. Anyways, no Ridley, which is interesting. Through the crate, holding the crate to the end. The Metroid suit. The Metroid suit. Mercury Steam is from Spain. Ooh! It's not a suit. It's still technically a suit. It might just be her outer coating at that point, but... Then it means the Varia suit's not a suit. The Gravity suit's not a suit. It's still power armor. Still a suit. It went from like pure mechanical armor to like bio armor. It's either like straight bio armor or maybe it's biomechanical armor. But it was still interesting. It's like, huh. But yeah, it just got done away with there, kind of at the ending. With the the wise robe, or wise cloak, but yeah, either way, wise robe's reappearance as an X. Did he just make it go latent again, or like what? Did wise robe create a vaccine? And undid Samus's Metroid genetics? Which means the only X parasite that would have known how to destroy Metroids and be completely impervious couldn't do away with the knowledge of Wise Robe and sacrifice itself to get Samus out of there. It's an interesting couple of things there, though. Yeah. Huh. Overall, not too bad of a game. Kind of a lot of the exploratory Metroidy stuff. It's a bit too fast paced for all the for Metroid games, or Metroid as a series. So it's like a solid 6 or 7. I'm a harsh critic. All right, I'm a very harsh critic. If I think a game is good and above par, it's only gonna get like a 6, maybe a 7. If I think a game does outstanding and amazing, it might get like an 8, maybe a 9. If the game's par for the course, it'll only get like a 4 or 5. So I give this thing like, I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 7. Fusion is still a solid 9, by comparison. In-game time 7:51:30. Okay. Oh, sweet. Metroid Zero mission art. Ooh. And there's hard mode unlocked. I'll go ahead and like start a thing and I'm just gonna save. Okay, so I have to mash from A through this part. You get stuff at complete sub 8, complete sub 4. So you want the Super Metroid art, finish it in under 4 hours. The other 3 come from hard, same benchmarks. Oh, okay, interesting. But there's no extra cutscenes, though, for clearing with 100% under a certain time frame. That's the one and only ending. If it is, yeah, there's like, okay, there's implications, but they're going to be meaningless until they make the next game. Whenever, however many, years that's going to be. Yes, so that's with the Emmy bots. Alright, well, I'll have to try and play through this on hard on separate times. Probably not on stream. I'm not going to even run through it right now. So I just want to start this save file. I don't know what to do then. Should I do any like Tetris puzzle gaming stuff on Discord or just move to a second stream? Either way sounds fine. Because I wanted to get some practice. The Professor, the Tetris 99 Metroid Dread theme is coming up this weekend. I was waiting for there to be a Metroid Dread theme for Tetris 99. And took them long enough. I wonder what the theme's gonna look like. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't watch the video.
Uploading data.
So you've accessed a network. I've run a full analysis. Whatever cost that brings, I have determined that this planet appears the ship's location you may encounter.
Yep.
There are many. One final thing.
There are many. One final beep. Okay. There we go. Hard is all set up and ready to go. So, we'll just go with that. Play this some other time. Still don't know then. I think I'll... it wouldn't be hard to... Yeah, I'll start another Hangout stream. There wouldn't be much people hanging out in the VC or doing one on Discord anyway, so I couldn't just stream otherwise. So, yeah, I guess I'll go with that. So... Alright, I'll at least mention it here in this video, then I'll call this an end for the Metroid Dread. It was nice playing through it. It's nice to have a Metroid game after all these years. Solid game. The Emmys are kind of meh. Bosses are mostly kind of meh. The music, unfortunately, is also just atmospheric, and you don't get actual songs and music like you did in previous games you kind of would actually want to listen to. But at least it adds to the environment, because the environment and backgrounds are fantastic. You feel like you're exploring through a living world. It looks like you're exploring through a living world. The controls handle very well. The speed feels a little off for, Metroid series, but overall, it's workable, it's doable. It still feels like a Metroid game overall. And like as Professor has been saying, whatever this game does, it does very well. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. They could have done a lot worse, and I'm glad they didn't do worse. They did good where it mattered, I think, and that is the main overall portions of the game. The storyline, the handling. I mean, all the equipment to use is it's pretty fluid. It's pretty fluid. Like even that Ravenbeak fight, although the way the boss was designed is kind of like eh. The fight itself was still kind of fun. I would take that boss over so many other bosses. I'll take the Ravenbeak fight over so many others, despite some stuff to it. So, yeah. I say as far as like being exploratory, I think the thing that made the bosses so annoying is that there's too many gotchas when it comes to the boss. Like, haha, you don't know what you're doing. Gotcha, and it's just like, and yeah, too much quick time event stuff. But no, pretty solid. There almost is no bad Metroid game. They're just different power levels based compared against each other. So, Alright, so coming up this week, probably be doing a Hangout stream and just maybe, the Hangout puzzle stuff right after this. But for the most part, I just want to mention that tomorrow I'll be starting Shantae number 2. The day after that, I'll be going ahead and starting Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. On the GameCube, I'll be playing the GameCube edition. And not on the N64, and I will not be playing it through the N64 Switch Virtual Console stuff either. I'll be playing the GameCube disc. It's interesting. Then Friday, evening time, Eastern Standard Time, Toon and I will be playing some Mario Party Superstars. So that's going to be nifty. Whether we're just going to start with a match by ourselves and some CPU, and then see who we can actually play online with, we'll see. I'll have to I'll be making that soon. So that's going to be it for this week, and then, of course, I'll be on vacation next week. I won't even be here, and Toon might get a couple streams in. So, with that, all right, everyone, I will see you in a few minutes. Anyone who's watching this on replay, have a great rest of your day. Stay hydrated. I thank you, as always, for tuning in, and I hope to see you again real soon. Any objections, lady?